Dustin here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something new. We are doing a remodel. A friend of mine named Caitlin asked me to take her house and remodel it for her. So that's what I did. What you're gonna see is a before picture right over there. And I didn't do a whole lot to the inside because Caitlin liked the inside of the house. So most of this is going to be the outside, and the pictures at the end of the video are going to be the outside. So this is the house we are going to be showing today. Caitlin's house. It is on the gallery. It's on a 50 by 40 lot. It's 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It is $276,276. Wow, simoleons. And it just uses a few packs, and a lot of this stuff is decor items. So the house itself is mostly base game, so anybody can download it. So without further ado, let's get on into the speed build, shall we? Okay, so what I started out with is just the roof. Roofing tends to be a hard thing for people in The Sims, and so there's a lot of things you can do with the roof that'll make a huge difference on a house. So I decided to start there. And I had to move a few things around on the inside because Caitlin wanted the house to basically stay the same size and layout, but she did give me the authority to make it a little smaller because I had some plans for the back of the house. So that's what I did. I made it a little smaller. At the time of shooting this video, Caitlin has not seen the house, so I'm really hoping she likes it. If she doesn't, well, I don't know what to tell her because it's done. I guess she won't have to use it. And you're gonna notice that this video is a little jumpy in parts because I spent a lot of time moving things around on the outside of this house. This was a lot of fun for me too because I usually just build my own houses for whatever reason I want and what I want them to be. And so this one was taking somebody else's house and remodeling it to what they want and not what I want. So this was a little bit of both. She didn't give me a whole lot of stipulations. She even bought a bunch of extra packs for me to work on this, but in the end I told her I wanted her to do the inside because I thought it would give her a good chance to explore her new packs. The main thing that she did tell me that she wanted to keep besides was most of the furniture. Well, I guess she ended up saying I could change the furniture, but originally it was keep the furniture, but the main thing that she wanted me to keep was the grand staircase because it was her favorite. And so I did, and I did do a little bit on the inside of the house, but mostly it was just like moving stuff around and adding a couple things here and there and just changing a few things that I wanted to change. And this is in no way a diss to her building style or how she builds. She asked me to do it. I got her permission to do this video. I didn't do it without her permission, so she knows it's going up on my channel. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I think I'm gonna start doing this. So if you guys feel like it and you have a house that you want me to remodel, you could upload it to the gallery with the hashtag DustinFixMe. I don't know how many of them I'm gonna do. I'm working on my save file, and I'm working on a lot of things right now for the channel. So it's gonna be kind of one of those things that like when I get to one, I get to one. So if yours doesn't get picked, don't be offended. I may get to it eventually. This is gonna be like an ongoing process. I think this is gonna be like a new type of Building with Dustin video for me. But yeah, and I really wanted to use these brown and white windows in some kind of configuration, but I have such an aversion to like natural wood, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I really don't know. But I love those windows in the white, and they're base game. You guys, there are a lot of base game windows that are actually pretty good windows. Personally, or in my opinion, I really think there are. I'm just saying it. That's just how I feel about it. Yeah, like that one with the black shutters, base game window, perfect. And what I like about a lot of the base game windows is it's really easy to see out of them, and I like to be able to see outside because I don't know if you know this, but your boy here plays with all the walls up. Sometimes the ceiling, I get down in there with the camera and I'm like all up in my sim shit. So that's how I play. Here I decided that Caitlin needed some signature Dustin skylights, so she got them. actually got quite a few of them. You guys, I'm so nervous though. I'm really nervous that she won't like the house. If she doesn't like the house, I don't, hopefully she just doesn't tell me. No, I'm just kidding. I want her to tell me, but I really hope she likes it. We'll see. I almost sent her a picture though by accident the other day. I was sending it to one of my friends because I was like, hey, you know, I renovated a friend's house. Did I go too far with it? Blah, 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 blah. What do you think it looks like? And my friend was like, no, I think she'll love it. I think she'll love it. And I'm like, girl, I don't know about that. Not everybody loves my builds, obviously. So now back here, she had this kind of like sunroom edition thing going on. And so I felt like it needed some skylights. I mean, who doesn't need some skylights in their life every now and then? I like skylights, but I feel like as they get older, they tend to leak. And that is a bummer and a half. I feel like I'm slouching. Sorry, hold on. Let me fix myself before I wreck myself. But yeah, I definitely, that's base game window too, you guys. A lot of this house, like I said, is base game. There are a few pack items here and there. At first when I went to upload the damn thing to the gallery, it said that I had used custom content, and I don't even have custom content in my game. But for some reason, it says that my stereos are custom content. I don't know why. So, yeah. So as some of you may know, I started a new job, and I work for a engine company. Well, they make parts for engines, and I am in I do inventory and ordering and, you know, like invoicing and stuff for parts that are used in the machines that make the tools, blah blah blah. So I have like this big like room / office that I keep everything in, and then people come up to like a counter and it's kind of like a retail store. So anyway, I'm new. I've only been there for like a month. That's why the channel's been kind of slow and no streams. I got to figure out a stream schedule. I decided to keep that tree that Caitlin had chosen right there, but I also wanted to try this flower bed thing because I've never used these rounded patios or whatever you want to call them, foundations. So I thought this would be a good chance to use one. So anyway, this guy comes up to my window today and he was like, yeah, I need a part for a machine. And he gives me the machine number. And keep in mind, there's like 4,000 drill bits and grinding wheels and things like that, which you may not even know what those are, in this room. And they all have different numbers and they all go to different machines. And so I said, well, what's the part number? And he's like, oh, I don't have the part number. And I'm like, I need the part number. And he's like, you can't just get it for me? And I'm like, no, I don't know what parts go to your machine. And then, and I said it nicer than this, I do believe, but in my head, this is how I was saying it. And so he goes, so you're telling me you can't just look up the machine? And I said, I can try it. So I tried to look up the machine. Didn't try for very long because I knew I couldn't. But I was like, no, I can't look up the machine. So I'm going to need you to get me a part number. I said, you give me that part number and I will get your part for you like that. And so he's like, oh. And so he walked off and then he came back with the part number. 2 seconds later, he had the part. He was on his way. I was back to what I was doing. But hopefully nobody from my work watches this. But I dropped my work laptop the other day. I grabbed it to go do something on the other side of the room because I put it on this cart and I move it around when I'm doing inventory and stuff. And it was still plugged into the damn printer, and it caught, and then my laptop went like this, and the edge of it hit the desk, and it actually dented the side of it. If I had thought about it, I would have brought it up here with me and shown it to you guys. I was flipping out. I was like, oh my god, I broke my... It was a little slow, but I restarted it and it seems to be okay now, but puckered my butthole a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I'm gonna get fired because I broke my computer right off the bat. I was just like, oh. Yeah, so it was, when I say it was a hot mess, it was a hot mess. It really was. As some of you who watch my speed builds regularly may have noticed I have a new intro, and at the end of this video I have a new contact card. So yeah, not completely rebranding the channel, but I thought it's been a year, which I'm bad because I hit my 1 year the other day and I forgot to say anything to anybody. Well, I guess technically I hit my 1 year, but I don't consider it my 1 year because the first video I posted was just like, it was nothing like this. It was just like a little slideshow that I made on my phone, and I don't really count that. But my first like speed build, actually I may not have actually hit my 1 year yet. I will let you guys know that. I will let you know that. And just, you know, there's more tiny homes coming because I've got that series to do. There's going to be probably some apartments coming up. Oh God, another funny thing though. I don't know if I should tell you guys this. I'm gonna tell you anyway. So there's this guy that works at my work, and he always wears sweatpants to work. And I know what you're thinking. It's not that, but it's close. But he always wears sweatpants to work, and he has a bubble booty. And every time I see it in my head, I go, I found you, Mr. New Booty, like that. And it's something to be seen. Anyway, I've had a couple of drinks and I'm just kidding, I haven't. That could be my excuse though. I probably shouldn't have said that. I don't know. I don't think it's offensive. Like, I don't know. I'm weird. Like, I'm just the type of person, like, if I know you well enough, like, I will, like, straight up look at you and be like, you have a cute butt. And I don't mean anything by it. I mean, I would take it as a compliment. So sometimes I wish we lived in a world where you could just pay compliments like that to people and they wouldn't get offended by it. But then again, I guess it's inappropriate, and me being ADHD, I don't get what appropriate is sometimes. So here's a little bit of me redoing a little bit of the inside and just kind of Dustinifying it a little bit. There's the grand staircase that Miss Caitlin forbade me to touch. Ooh, one thing that I have coming up. I don't know if you guys know of him on the channel. He's kind of new to YouTube. His name is Jack Koala, and he is an adorable YouTuber who has the cutest little accent, and he does a lot of stop motion builds and stuff. Or no, not stop motion. He does speed builds. He has a shell challenge going on right now. I don't think I'll make it for the deadline of the shell challenge, but I am going to be doing the shell that he made soon because I really like the way it looks. I have a really good idea for it. I think it's just going to be adorable. Can't wait for you guys to see it. Sorry, I keep looking down. My friend Sammy lives in Australia, and they're like 16 hours ahead of us. So she's like at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon right now. And so, she is just texting like crazy, but here it's like almost midnight. So, but we're almost to the end of the speed build, and yeah, I like the way Caitlin's house turned out. Like I said, I hope some of you guys will pick me to renovate your homes going forward. I would love to offer you my services as an interior designer slash carpenter slash architect slash general contractor. I actually wanted to open my own remodeling business at one point, and I looked into it, and my last name is Summers, if y'all didn't know that, which I don't know if I should tell that on YouTube. I think I've mentioned that, but it was going to be called Summers Restorations, and that didn't work out because it was a lot of money and a lot of insurances and things like that I didn't have, but it would have been fun. I love doing it. I love doing remodels in real life, and I know I've plugged this on the channel before, but we just haven't got there yet due to the pandemic and everything going on. But we're going to start renovating our house soon, and I'm going to do speed builds on those. So that'll be interesting. Scott refuses to be on camera still, so I'm going to have to figure out how to do that with him not being on camera. Maybe I can blur out his face. I don't really know how to do that, so maybe I'll just record me doing stuff. I don't know how that'll work, but it's gonna be a lot to take in at tea time. So yeah, so here I am just going around kind of fixing things still and moving things around from kind of the remodels. Things got deleted, and you know, just so on and so forth. So it's just me kind of putting the house back together and moving things around to fit the way it's kind of laid out now. I mean, I didn't really change the layout, but I did change a couple things about it, and it kind of pushed things here and there and kind of put them in weird places. So this is the end of the speed build, you guys. I hope you enjoy the exterior pictures. I'll be with you in just a moment. Okay guys, well that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked the house. Make sure to use hashtag DustinFixMe if you upload anything to the gallery that you would like me to remodel. I will try to get to them, as many of them, as soon as I can and when I can. If you liked the video, make sure to hit like, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you get notifications when I post new videos. Also, I post on here when I go live on Twitch, so you'll be notified of that as well, and we can hang out to get to know each other. I hope you guys are having an absolutely wonderful day. I love you all to pieces, and I'll see you later, Tater. Bye.